So this guy, Mick Wallace, wandered into the European Parliament and started talking. And then they got him back to the... No. I like a guy who looks like that, a little bit of a radical. I'm torn. I like when people dress up.
He looks like the Phenomena Muppet, I think. That's what he resembles to me, is the Phenomena Muppet.
I'm tired of every day looking like it's laundry day in the world. I know that's a first world problem, but it's really, I mean, everybody performs in t-shirts now. It all started with that goddamn Simon Cowell piece of shit showing up on network television in a t-shirt, and now everybody thinks it's cool. I know I sound like an old man. All right, here we go. He's got a great speech, though. Here we go. Mick Wallace, member of the European Parliament, and guess what he has to say about NATO, huh?
The NATO summit in Madrid was a big love-in for the supporters of the military-industrial complex. NATO is not a defense alliance. It's a war machine.
Bam.
That's the people of Afghanistan, Iraq, or Libya. NATO's real goal is the defense of a waning US hegemony and a unipolar world system. That's what NATO exists for. Any discussion of that is silenced, chilled in this land of free speech. The war in Ukraine, NATO is loving it. Like the US, the Russian economy is dominated by monopoly capital. Both countries are run by oligarchs. Now we have a US-NATO proxy war against Russia and Ukraine. Two factions of capitalist imperialism waging war against each other, with millions of workers caught in between. A survey by the European Council on Foreign Relations showed that the vast majority of European citizens want peace rather than promoting a war that punishes Russia. But NATO never wants peace. What I want to know is, what does the EU really want?
Wow. You don't hear a truth bomb like that every day, do you, Malcolm?
No, but I still prefer your Irish accent to his. His is a little...
Top of the morning to you. Thank you very much there, Malcolm. It's very important that we hear from the member of the European Parliament, eh? Oh, now I'm saying...
I didn't even know there was a NATO... Did you know there was a NATO summit in Madrid going on? This is the first I'd heard about it.
I had heard about it, but we didn't cover it. Yeah, there was a NATO summit in Madrid.
You would think that what's going on in the world in Ukraine and Russia and so on and so forth, that a NATO summit would be something that the mainstream media would be covering more. But surprisingly, no.
Surprise, surprise. No, they don't want people knowing that they're planning more war, because that's what a NATO summit is, right? Okay. Well, thank you, Mitch Wallace, member of the European Parliament, and a guy with the great head of hair. I got to tell you that. He's not afraid of his hair. If you said that to most of the people I know in Hollywood or even in comedy, they would look at you and call you a Russian puppet. You're a Putin puppet. If you said what he just said. But,
are you suggesting that the North Atlantic Treaty Organization was not doing its everything it could to protect the North Atlantic by invading Afghanistan?
Yes, I am suggesting that. Hey, we're going to Sacramento, back here in Los Angeles, Bakersfield, Indianapolis, Louisville, Cincinnati, Tulsa, Oklahoma City. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for all the tickets for all our shows.